What up, Kreepers? How you guys doing? Coming to you live, but not live, from the corner of Northeast Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. I'm basically right over on the east side of the bridge, but I'm going to be, here's one of those sign spinners. You guys can see it. Kind of having a hard time, but I'm gonna head over here to the Burnside Bridge. I'm basically gonna be crossing over to the other side. So I'm on the east side of Burnside right now, and I'm gonna go over to the west side and get you guys some good shots of the bridges and whatnot. But I also wanted to show you guys our iconic Portland sign. I'm sorry that it's not at nighttime. The sign lights up and it's really cool. In fact, I'll show you and explain it to you more when we get up here, but stay tuned, you guys. We got some good things coming up in Portland. I wouldn't necessarily consider this the prequel to my Kreepers Portland, but I definitely wanted to show you guys a little bit more of the heart of the city. If you guys can tell, they've definitely done some work. If you're from here, you can see that a lot of these buildings that they're building now are basically, they're building them straight up. So there's not much room to expand, but they're definitely building these high-rise buildings. And if you can see, they've really done a pretty cool job with the paint on this one. But so we're gonna cross the bridge here, and I'll show you guys the iconic Portland, Oregon sign. Definitely wanted to get this on the vlog. Then I also have another place that I wanted to show you guys today, but I went in and filmed, and like a knucklehead, I asked permission last. So the people that were working told me basically no. And oh wow, this is all brand new. All of these brand spanking new. So, but they told me no, not to film for marketing purposes. So I basically like have it all recorded, and they want to have me email it basically to the owner of the place to see that if their marketing director's cool with it or not. But this is the Burnside Bridge that we're crossing right now. And this building right here is brand new. I would say within the last maybe couple years. These places are going up super fast. Oh, look, you guys can actually see the bridge is actually up right now. That's why all these cars are stopped. I'd say, I don't know how many times a day, but I'd say maybe once every 4 or 5 hours, they raise this bridge so that passing boats, the Portland Sternwheeler, and a couple other barge ships that basically bring import and exports out of Portland will bypass through this bridge. And they basically put it up so that it doesn't, you know, it can clear it. So I'd always love it if somebody jumped it. I always thought it'd be funny as I was parked here is if somebody had a motorcycle or like a little moped. In fact, I was on my bicycle one time when the bridge was up, and I got pretty close to the edge of it, and then like if you can see off to the left right as the bridge is up, there's like a little tower where there's like a guard, and they basically, I wasn't gonna go up it, but he basically signaled at me, you know, to kick rocks. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. So anyways, if you guys can see right to the right here, I'll zoom in a little bit more. That's actually the iconic Portland sign. And if you look behind, so let's get up here a little bit farther so we can get a better shot, and hopefully by then this bridge will be down so we can actually cross. But if you guys can see, it's absolutely gorgeous out today. And let me zoom back out here so you guys can see. You know, we just lucked out tremendously with this weather today. So let me pan back over here and show you guys what I'm talking about. Here's one of the trains that, you know, bring our import and exports. But if you guys can see where they raised the bridge for this crane boat, what's got like trucks on it and stuff. So I guess once this guy goes through, we'll be good to go. And you can see that's where they go ahead and raise it up. So these people actually got out of their car because they realized that the bridge takes a while to go back up or to go back down. So you'll just have to bear with me, guys, and see how long this takes. But you can see all these bicyclists and everybody's lined up ready to go. But I'm going to pan back over here and get you guys another really beautiful shot of our bridges. Way off in the distance is the St. John's Bridge. The red one is the Broadway, and this one that we are on is the Burnside. This one's the Morrison. If I can remember, well, that's Union Pacific way out in the distance. You can't really see the sign from here, but that's where all these trains will eventually park. And here's the freeway, and here's that train that I just showed you guys. So you can see behind me, I've walked a pretty good distance from southeast up here. So let me pan back out, and we're gonna wait for this bridge to close back down. Oh, here we go. It's ringing now, so. Look at this beautiful doggy. Hi, baby. Hi, puppers. Beautiful dog. You guys were smart getting out. You're like, forget. Yeah, it's cool. Have a good day. Awesome. It's like a little bike path too that runs down here. A lot of pedestrians take. You can actually take this path all the way back up there, and it'll lead you back out to where, basically, that's where the Blazers play, right there at the Moda Center. I took you guys there not too long ago just to show you. But God, what a beautiful shot of the city, and we're gonna wait for this bridge to slowly going back down. We're gonna make our way up here. Look, this guy got out too. He's like, I'm gonna get some business done while this bridge is up. So yeah, let's get over the other side of this water. And wow, look how high up the water is right now. I mean, you guys, if you're from here, you can totally see it's basically right up almost to the walkway path. So a lot of people park their boats and stuff on this little dock, and I believe this is called the Kevin Duckworth Dock, which is named after a former Blazer that was just an amazing guy, and so Portland paid homage to him. But I'm gonna take you guys this way, and this sign is, or this bridge is almost down here, so hang tight. And let's pan off this way just for a minute and get another quick shot of this downtown. You can see the Max is going over the bridge. But this is basically the heart of going into downtown from southeast. Is basically this bridge here that separates everything from southeast to west. But I'm actually going to cut ahead of these people and get rolling here. Take a still of this Portland, Oregon sign real quick from this side. Just gorgeous, man. You guys can hear, that's not that train, that's actually, if you guys can hear it off into the distance, that's actually a train. So I'm pretty close to this being ready now. This guy's kind of jumping the gun, but that's the tower I was telling you about. There's actually like a lookout security guy in there that will come out on that little platform and let you know what time it is. Kind of thing. So looks like we're getting ready here. It's pretty well set, so I'm just waiting for the go on this green light right here. But you guys can see right here is Burnside Bridge, maintained by the city of Multnomah County. So let's get up here closer and get a shot of this sign. Oh, look at this. That's one of our news copters. It's like maybe Channel 2. That's right. Welcome to Portland. Get to the chopper. Sorry, I had to. Okay, we're ready here. Looks like we're off. So we're gonna just slowly creeping. Hopefully this will be up here by the time I get up here, so this guy doesn't come out on the dock and say, hey, get off of that damn bridge, kids. There we go. These guys are riding their bikes over. We got a whole bunch of people out today. It's beautiful out here in Portland. As you guys can see, a lot of people ride their bikes and commute by foot. A lot of walkers, a lot of joggers. Pretty cool. So let's get up here. And like I said, I'm sorry that it's not, I really wanted to get a shot of this at nighttime. I'm gonna have to come back and get this at nighttime, so that way you guys can see the difference of the thing. But I wanted to tell you guys just a quick story about this sign. It's actually changed hands a couple of times in the last probably, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 years. It was originally owned by a company called White Stag that went out of business. It was basically like a clothing company for companies that have you know, different type of commercial work and stuff. So they went out of business a while ago, but since the sign was so iconic, they basically wanted to save it. So for a while, the people that owned this building would go ahead and pay the electricity bill on it to keep it rolling. So eventually, fast forward to about, I think, 2012, University of Oregon wanted to buy it for the Ducks. So they had a kind of a controversy on that, because it's been such an iconic Portland sign for so many years that they were afraid that it would take away from the actual, you know, feeling of being in Portland. So, but at night, if you guys look, you can see there's a deer up top, and during Christmas time and the holidays, they'll actually light up the nose red. So that's really cool. And then at night it turns like a green and yellow color with the Portland, Oregon. But for a while it just said Oregon, and then they changed it to Portland, Oregon. But originally it said White Stag. But I've always enjoyed this, and every time I come back from being out of town and I fly over, I see this sign, it always just makes me feel at home, because it's just been such a hard staple in downtown for so many years. So I'm gonna grab a still of this real quick and then a little bit closer and get a little bit better of a picture. But maybe I'll come back around dusk and take a couple still shots. That way when I make my thumbnail for this video, Creepers, you guys can see the way it's lit up. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. Not too long ago, I was actually walking the bridge and I ran into the Unipiper, which is Portland's kind of iconic guy. He rides around on a unicycle with bagpipes that shoot fire out of the tips, and then he also wears a Darth Vader helmet. So I was hoping to run into him because I wanted to interview him. Last time my battery basically shot dead on me, but I just wanted to show you guys too. If you remember being on the train yesterday, I showed you a lot of these different buildings, and you guys can actually see from here, if you look way far out, basically is where we came from yesterday, is right around here. So that tram basically showed all of downtown, but I wanted to get you guys a better shot of this sign for sure. Thank you. You guys can see Portland's also got a lot of these bicyclist people that ride around and basically deliver their goods to different markets. Like that one's Market of Choice, so she delivers the fresh vegetables and organic stuff to the little local coffee shops and businesses that utilize their stuff. So I'm gonna get a good still shot of this Portland sign, because we're basically right up close to it here, but I don't want this tree in the picture, so I'm gonna get this better as we get a little closer here. And then Creepers, I'm gonna cut it short because I got a lot of stuff to do, but I wanted to get you guys this Portland iconic sign first of all. I should have got it on the last couple vlogs, but it's kind of on the opposite side of town of where I was, so looks like we got a pretty good shot of it now with this tree out of the way. So let's go ahead and back her up, and there we go. She must have saw how good my picture was. Just kidding. I usually keep my channel PG, but that's okay. Sometimes words slip in there or whatever. Hopefully you guys didn't hear her, but all right, Creepers. Like I always say at the end, I love you guys very much, and I appreciate you guys always tuning in. Please hit that like button. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. I'm gonna get you one last shot of these little bridges here, and that's it. Creeper out for now. Love you guys.